No. This gonna be, come on, this is gonna let them know this gonna be straight work today. I'm not gonna do a lot of talking. Ain't gonna be a lot of chitter chat. Ain't gonna be a lot of BS going on. It's gonna be more so work. I'ma peep you with what's going on as we, go along with it. But today is definitely gonna be full body. Your boy has not been able to work out all week. This is a very interesting bar. Hasn't been able to work out all week. And it feels good to be back. And the sad part, it's Friday. So I got a lot of catching up to do. I gotta work out tomorrow and I gotta work out Sunday. And the sad part is, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to hit the gym tomorrow. I might have to do the home workouts. I always try to get y'all to understand. If you can't make it to the gym, don't make no excuses. Get it in at home. Little things like burpees will make a huge difference. You feel me? You see, we gonna warm up. Warming up those tries. Crazy thing, before we hit upper body, Rube already know I generally like hitting legs. But the funny thing is, I'm gonna save the legs for the end of the day. Just because that's something we used to do. So I'm just cranking out to feel the burn. Rube actually did these supersetted with sit-ups. I'm gonna just crank out as many as I can with the triceps first. Get them nice and warmed up. Yep, this feels good. I kind of like this bar. I don't even know if I used this bar before. Gotta warm up those elbows. So remember, overhead after you do push downs. Push downs always first. Always do your push downs first. Oh, big shout out to one of my subscribers, man, that told me the audio was off. You know we made the proper adjustments, home. You see, I like to slow it down sometimes when they get heavy. We at what? 57? We're gonna try 80 real quick. We're gonna start bringing pull-ups back in the game too. It's about time, because I gotta start working on those weighted pull-ups. Weighted pull-ups at one point, I was crushing it. Whew, it's 3 at 80, that back to back real. So I'm gonna come over here, we're gonna do sit-ups. This is another one of my ab secrets right here. I love me some inflation ball, but this is actually the worst inflation ball to use. It's too small. I recommend using a bigger one. But the stretch you get on the core, more than worth it. Before we even get into it, because I know y'all love to go in the comments, slow it down. Watch the videos. This is not my first video that I've posted. And I tell y'all time and time again, everything don't gotta be slow. I actually advise you to switch it up. Sometimes go slow, sometimes go fast. A lot of people fail to realize that going at a fast pace sometimes, mainly if you can still connect with the muscle that you're training, you're going to be able to really get the contraction that you want when it comes down to your training. It doesn't matter what area that you're training. I'm actually gonna hit this one more time, see what I can get. I got 3 on the first one with the 80. We'll see if I can get a little bit more. This is the first 2 exercises we doing. See what happens, you give your body a rest. So rest is gonna be good too sometimes. We actually gonna go into some basic movements with abs. We just gonna do one more ab workout, and then we really gonna get into the training. Just keep telling y'all, basics build the foundation. Basics for sure build the foundation. We gonna go nice and 20 on these. You wanna bring the knees to the chest. There we go, bring the knees to the chest, control down on the abs. Knees to the chest, control down on the abs. It's butter right here. One of my favorite movements, and I'm trying to tell you, I've been showing y'all a little bit fancy stuff with the abs, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm just showing y'all because I know y'all entertained by that. And when I'm being entertaining, I do like to be clear. Because like I said, sometimes you gotta spice it up. But this is something I've been doing for a while now, and this shit get the job done. Because remember, you don't need to load abs with a lot of weight. Keep that lean. Oh, we might as well go ahead and roll in them pull-ups. Okay. Oh, one thing I love doing, let me show y'all something real quick. Even I got the height to be able to reach and do the pull-up, but sometimes I love, mainly if I'm doing like weighted pull-ups, you might as well use a dumbbell to step up just to make it that much easier. Make sure you put it right in the center. So we're gonna crank out just like this. Easy, easy. So remember, place that dumbbell right there. You can step up. That way you ain't gotta jump to the bar. Like I said, my arm's more than long enough to be able to grab it or for me to step on my tippy toes to get it. But you ain't always gotta do it. Sometimes make things a little bit easier because you'll be able to get a few more reps out of your set. Let's get it, just 10. Nice and clean, you got this. All the way up, good. We focus on bringing that chin to the bars, the handlebars. That's 10? Nah, come on, keep going. Explode up. No hold right now, explode up. Try to go as high as you can. Nice. Another thing too, if you got a partner, what I would recommend, if I wasn't holding the camera, I would have did it for Rube, but you can place your hand under the person that's performing the pull-ups feet and slightly help them. I mean, like whatever little bit of strength that they need to crank out the rep. I ain't say put both hands and do what you do. If you have to put both hands because you like the strength with the assist, do that. And I keep telling y'all, one of my favorites is going to assisted pull-up machines. You can get money out of the assisted pull-ups. And like I said before, you'll be able to get one of the best mind and muscle connections you could possibly think of. Let's get to it. Back to the abs, we doing 10 of those. We're only gonna do 3 sets of this, nothing too crazy. Remember, bring that knee as high as you can. Going right back into the 10 pull-ups. It's okay, you know, gather your thoughts before you crank them out, mainly if you're a little tired. Make sure you grip the bar as tight as you can. I don't know if you can see my hands, but I'm choking the shit out of somebody. Easy. Going nice, clean 20. Nothing wrong with being explosive. There we go. Straighten that leg out at the bottom. Good, lean on the abs. Abs nice and tight. Easy. Easy. Easy, keep working. Good work. You know you hear that breathing too. Breathe out at the top. Nice. Many as you can. Many as you can, you got it. 1, 2, 3. Explode. 4. Explode. 5. 6. Come on. Up, 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 up. Get it up there. Good, great work. So I do want you to be mindful. Ruben right now has been focusing on more cardio. He's only really been lifting weights 1 or 2 days because we wanted to cut a little bit more weight before we really start going straight into the weights itself. But I do want you to advise, you can do 5 to 10. If it's a point you can only do 5, work with what you got. Give the best reps you could possibly give. That's all I want you to focus on. Give the best reps you can possibly give. You will start to notice the more you're consistent with that exercise, the more reps you're gonna eventually be able to do. So don't get frustrated when you first start your fitness journey and you're like, man, this person cranking out 15. It's you versus you at the end of the day. Let's be very clear about that. Yes, I can crank out 10, but I've been doing pull-ups. I can max out my weight with lat pull-downs, but I do want you to understand that because I haven't been doing weighted pull-ups, and Ruben noticed, I used to be able to crank out weighted pull-ups with ease. Right now, I'm struggling with the 45-pound weight. So do understand that once you take the things out of your program, you can't expect to be great at it because the body is no longer remembering those mechanics. That's why I say introduce your body to the weight sometimes and continuously do it so your body can start gaining the abilities to understand that it needs to get stronger to do this movement. But just don't jump straight into crazy weight. You ain't gotta do all that. Like I said, prep the body month by month, feed it a little bit more, because I do try to get y'all to understand, biting off too much that you can chew, when it comes down to lifting heavier, guess what happens? You lead to the chance of getting injured. And that's something we want to avoid. I don't like people getting injured because you know what happens? You gotta take more time off. And I'd rather you slow step, get what you want, more so than do too much a month in, now you're injured to the point that you can't train for 6 months. Let's get this clear, that happens all the time. So slow and steady wins the race. This is the last set right here. And do remember, when you're leaning back like this, you should already feel the core activated, for sure. And one reason why I do actually love this exercise too, because I'm telling y'all, a lot of these lower ab exercises, they help with the hip flexors. You come right here. It's nice, clean 10. Nice, clean 10. Let me switch it up on this one. I love those because like almost one of the best bicep exercises you can do, believe it or not. But another thing I need y'all to do is make sure you're switching up those hand placements when it comes down to your pull-ups. Don't use the same hand placement each and every time. Do understand, reverse is gonna be a little bit easier for some of us. But like I said, just because it's easier doesn't mean that you should avoid the things that are a little bit more challenging. I always say, if you notice that it's a little bit more challenging, focus on those things a little bit more and then move back into the easy stuff. And then you'll notice that the things that were easier, that was easy, becomes easier. You feel me? Get rested and me not talking too much. Easy, easy, nice and clean, easy, easy, easy. You got it, easy. Whatever you feel. I just want to switch it up to be real with you. I haven't been doing reverse for a long time. So I really want to see what it is. There we go. Good, there we go. There we go, chase that. You got it, chase that. Good. Hold, 10, 9, activate the back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, up, 2, 1, bring it down slow, good work. So that's actually another one of our tricks too, is when we're getting to that last rep and we're not able to actually do it, mainly if you wasn't able to complete your set, we like to do that isometric hold for 10 seconds, sometimes 5, sometimes 3, whatever your body can handle. If you can handle holding it for 10 seconds, by all means, hold it for 10 seconds, but take that time to really build a better mind and muscle connection with your back. So really identify your back, squeeze it as much as you can, and then once you're done, whatever time you choose, whether it be 3, 5, or 10 seconds, slowly control down through the back. Because sometimes just doing this is another way to get stronger. You can explode up, bring it down slow, bring it down real slow. Explode up, bring it down real slow. So, like I said, whatever you can handle. If you can only handle 3 seconds, nothing wrong with that. Build up to 5 seconds. If you can handle 5 seconds and you want to build up to 10 seconds, build up to the 10. But those are actually great ways to get stronger as well when you're not used to the movement. Like I said, or if you can't do the pull-up at all, do me a favor and all you gotta do is walk over here. Use this bad boy right here. A lot of people like to say use resistance bands first, but I don't like the resistance bands because you still can have lack of understanding of mind and muscle connection when it comes down to your lats and forearm strength. And the fact that you can play with the weight easier, more so than making sure you have the right band. In general, you can just switch the pin. If you need a little bit more weight to kind of help you out, just add a little bit more weight, mainly when it comes down to fatiguing. Because you may be able to start off with 10 reps with a certain weight, but you'll notice that you don't have the endurance to be able to continuously do that 10 reps with the same weight for 3 consistent sets. So do be mindful of that. So remember, when we start, because it's going to actually be our first exercise when it comes down to doing weight, I always like to start out with body weight for some reason. Well, we did do triceps, so that ain't body weight. Identify. Only 3 to 6, that's all we need. We're gonna try to work up the 3 plates, see how the body feels, and then kind of go from there. Good, take your time, load the body with the 3 to 6, good. Nice and slow, good. Nice, good. Nice, good. Keep the tension in the chest. No shoulders. Yep, that's all we need. 3 to 6, whichever one you feel. Nice. So this one I might do 3. I just want to see how my body feels. I feel good on the first one for the most part. Yeah, so great example. Me going up with this, felt a little tension in the shoulder. I ain't gonna sit here and fake on that. So I think this would be a comfortable weight. I'm gonna do 10 on this one though, 10 and 13 for the most part. After the next set, because this is about to be the first working set after he complete his set. After that, then if I feel a little bit more comfortable, then we're gonna go up again from there. You hear me with the D feeling, I'm gonna feel it, but you good, you got it. Like I said, 3 to 6, whatever you got, 3 to 6. Let's get it. Nice, good, nice. 3 to 6, good. Nice control. Remember, load the chest the whole way. Nice. Good, butter. Good. You got it, come on. Yes, sir. Butter. There we go. Nice. There we go. Yeah, first working set right here. So like I said, I'm not a big fan of just keep jumping the gun and going heavy as possible. I like to really listen to my body before I get crazy with what I'm about to do, because you can easily start to see if things gonna get a little bit uncomfortable faster. And if it's uncomfortable with lighter weight, why go with heavier weight? When you can literally prep the body, warm the body up a little bit more before you start getting busy. Once again, I could have did three more reps easy, but because I want to increase the weight on this particular one, because I'm focused on getting stronger, I want to save those last 3 reps so that when I increase this weight, we're 100% good to go. And I always like to start off with incline. That's just me. It's easier to dispense more energy into a movement that you will need a little bit more power. You feel me? So flat bench is a lot easier to do, if you can tell. Decline is always going to be the easiest. Flat is going to be the second. And then last but not least, the most difficult is going to be generally dips, mainly when it comes down to if you have healthy shoulders. And don't forget incline. Incline going to be a challenge. And we're going to hit those dips after this too. Go ahead and get your money. Go ahead and get your money.
There's been working out in California. Always up almost up to 190.
Ooh. Let's get it. 1. Let's go. 2. 3. Let's go. Come on. 4. Come on. 5. Come on. 6. Come on. 7. Come on. 8. Good. 9. Come on. 10. Great work. Great work. Great work. We working. Yes, sir.
That right arm started to flare up just a little bit.
It's all good. I'm actually about to go up a plate. I'm gonna go up a plate on this one. I think we comfortable enough. So one thing we generally do is we generally do flies first. But we ain't do flies. We said let's go into the press. And ain't nothing wrong with that sometimes. And 2, I wanna go up a plate because I don't wanna just do a quarter. Because in reality, I'm trying to get to 4 now. The last time I did 4, I was only able to do 4 for 2 reps, but do understand that's with a lot of volume. So for me, when I get to full plates this time around, telling y'all right now, it's gonna be crazy. Like literally, I was doing full and I was supersetting with pull-ups. I watched the video of that last night. I was like, wow. And me doing that was towards like the end of my workout. So like I said, when we get to 4 plates this time around, we want to crank out 6 as solid as we just did for the most part. And that's another reason why I'm telling y'all each and every video, your boy this year around, cutting back on some of them reps. Rube about to do this next one. And remember, I told y'all, Rube only been hitting weights once or twice a week. More cardio. Because like I said, we just wanted to shed a few extra pounds before we get it busy and get into what we doing. You good? Come on. You good? Show me 10 again if you bad boy. Show me 10 again. There we go. Show me 10 again if you bad boy. That's all I need. Show me 10 again. Rube said, I got this. Show me 10 again. There we go. Yeah, show me 10 again. Good. Clean 10 though, with a clean at. Yeah, show me 10 again. Clean 10. Yeah, clean 10, where you at? It ain't clean. Yeah, that ain't clean. Oh, you good, come on. No, we ain't on them games today. If you couldn't get that last rep, you gotta get off the machine. You gotta do me that favor. You gotta get off the machine. You're set over. We always like to force them extra 2 reps and don't even realize we dispensing the energy when we can literally use a lot of that energy for a whole nother segment. Whole never set it. And that's why I say don't bite off too much you can chew, because if you gradual with your pace, like I said, you'll be able to do more than what you want to do before you know it. Remember, I'm getting humbled myself right now. Come on, Rube. We used to do these easy, man. I'm struggling, I know, because you got to still build some of that conditioning, still got to build some of that endurance to be able to crank out 10 of these. And that's one thing I like doing when it's time to get stronger. I don't like doing 5 sets of 5. I like to try to be able to do minimum 6 reps. That's how I'm big on. I don't want to just do 3. If you notice, I don't do no 1 rep max. I ain't that guy. If I was only able to do 3, it's because I attempted to do 6 and I ain't had the strength, you feel me? See, drop setting, it's the last one. Drop setting on this. Oh, and new studies have come to show that in order to reach hypertrophy, because you know everybody be thinking they hypertrophy scientists and shit, it's all about failure. It's not necessarily heavy weight or light reps, it's failure altogether. And I say that to say there's no wonder I've been so in shape over the years. Whew, see, can't even lie. That's one thing that's humbling about drop sets. You think you that guy, but it show you, hey, you can struggle just like the rest of us on little weight. As you can see, you get to that 1 plate, shit still feel like it was 3 plates on it. Let's get it. Nice little movie. You go ahead and grab your popcorn. So with his drop set, we're gonna do 10. He gonna do as many as he can with the 10. We're gonna strip the 10 down. Then we're gonna go to 2 plates of 45. He gonna do as many as he can. We're gonna strip that down. And then we're gonna go 1 plate, as many as you can. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nice and clean. All clean reps. Everything we chasing in this routine right here is clean reps. No janky reps. There we go, nice and clean. Body nice and tight, drive through the feet, make sure the glutes all the way back. It's good, it's okay. If you ain't got it, I'm gonna take it off for him. So if you're a good training partner, you should make sure your partner got enough energy. You take that weight off. Let them relax. There we go. As many as you can. Yep. There we go. Yep. Good. There we go. Up. Come on. This is how you get stronger with detail. Look, going to that last drop set right here. As many as you can. Trust me, it still feel like it's weight on there. Still feel like it's weight on there. As many reps as you can. Come on. Nice. Nice. Come on. Nice. Fight, 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 fight. Yeah, fight for that. Fight for that. Good work. Try to go one more. One more. Fight, fight, fight. As far as you can. Yep, push through the feet. Core nice and tight. Fight the whole way. Good. You got another one. I think you got another one. Good loading. Give me one more. Fight, fight as much as you can. Whatever range. Fight, fight, fight. Ooh, good work. That's a good drop set right there. Woo. Remember, when you're trying to get stronger, and I try to get Ruben to understand, I've already phased into this type of training that he's doing a month ago when you prepping the body for getting used to lifting heavy. So I like to take a month to really prep the body to getting acclimated to not just build the strength, but build endurance as well. Because I'm not a big fan. I try to stay as consistent as possible each set. Like I'm chasing 10 in reality each set for real. mainly when we get into the phase of getting stronger. I'm not a big fan of 1 rep maxes or three reps. If I do 3 reps, generally I tended to do either 6 or 10 for the most part. So I do like to be clear on that. But like I said, don't bite off too much that you can chew, so that way you can dispense some of that energy to the next exercise. So for a great example, we about to go barbell flat bench. Instead of trying to waste 10 seconds to try to get a couple reps in on a set that you failed at, why not just say fuck it and move on to the next exercise for the most part? And if the body feels more comfortable, execute those 2 more exercises, because we are gonna load more weight. That's not the first exercise we're gonna do to load weight. Only thing I'm hating about today is I wish I had my 1 weight belt, and then 2, because this is when I started phasing back into using the weight belt. Haven't used the weight belt since July. Haven't used the weight belt. No, actually before July, for real. In June was the last time I used the weight belt. So I try to get y'all to understand, July, August, September, those 3 months, no weight belts whatsoever, so that way the body can get challenged a little bit more. But let me stop talking y'all head off. One thing I am gonna do a little different is I'm gonna put my feet up here, just so I gotta focus on more stabilization, more so than using my feet on the floor to stabilize my body. The first set, I'm still only chasing 10. And then we're gonna increase a plate. We're gonna go 225, and then we're gonna cut it down to a quarter. So we're gonna shut it down a quarter. Not saying Ruben probably gonna do a quarter and then share it down to a quarter each time. So Ruben's gonna do a 45 and a quarter, right? Then we're gonna take the quarter off, then we're gonna load the quarter on, then we're gonna take a quarter off, and then we're gonna put 2 quarters on there instead of the 45, and then you're gonna take 1 off at a time. Let's get it. And one thing, the reason why I like doing incline first is because, like I said, you'll notice that because you practice the hardest and most difficult bench, flat bench be easier shit after a while, real talk, you know what I mean? So do focus on incline a little bit more. And then actually I still, like you already know, I'm a big fan of decline. We probably not gonna do decline today, but I'm a big fan of decline, but I haven't hit this in so long. I'm like, you know what? Let me swap out the decline for the flat bench today, because y'all know I don't like doing a lot of barbell activity, but we about to get busy. Let's get it, feet up. Make sure your placement nice and clean before you get into your press. Let's get it. Remember, setup is everything, setup is everything. Go on 10, be explosive with your 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, easy. 6, 7, come on. 8, come on. 9, come on. You got it. Up, up, up. Great work. Nice. Easy. So back to this 225. I'm nervous. It is what it is. So one thing I'm a big fan because when you train by yourself, if you notice that you're about to fail that last rep, put that motherfucker back. Mainly if you're training by yourself. Another thing I'm a big advocate of, just to have safety first, we're not using a rack. So I highly recommend taking the clamps off. I always say keep the clamps on if you know 100% you can knock out those reps. But if it's a scenario where you know good and damn well you can barely do it, let that shit go, for sure. So I'm gonna just do as many as I can on this. I don't know how many I can do. Haven't pressed 225 in a long time, y'all. But we about to get it. Make sure that bar tight as fuck. Not going fake once again. Like I said, listen to you. We don't drop yet. I'm gonna come back to this. So I'm not going fake. Did feel a little bit in my shoulder. That's why I left it on. In reality, 3 reps. So this is another reason why I say record your workouts, because when I come back to the video, I want to see how my form was. I can't look in the mirror, because the mirror all the way across the goddamn room, to be able to tell my form was on point. But do me a favor. You don't got to be a content creator to record a set that you may feel uncomfortable with. Felt it a little bit in the left hand, in the left shoulder. But it is what it is. And like I said, in situations like that, I'm an advocate of slowing it down as soon as possible, stopping what you're doing, and then revise what you got to do. You feel me? Be very mindful of that because you can reduce the chance of you getting injured. Let's get back to it. Oh, no. I'm gonna just take the, I'm gonna take this off. And you're gonna do a quarter. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nice and easy. Good. Good. Remember, be explosive. 2. Nice. 3. 4. Looking good. Ooh, you had one more. Y'all not noticing, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. The rest is real quick because we're not doing a lot of reps. And the next person jumping right back into it, I'm gonna see how many I got with this. But it feels good to know that 225 I can knock out for. Like I said, be strategic about you going up, because you see I had to fight for that last rep, which is good. We're gonna go back to this weight for me one more time. Go ahead, remember, speed though. Speed. I'm gonna be real with you, I'm going faster than what I look. That's how you know it's challenging. Let's get it. Nice. Good, come on. Keep it clean. Good, keep the glutes on the bench. You know, when you go back and forth about that. Keep the glutes on the bench just to make sure, yeah, you ain't lifting off. We looking good. Actually looking good. Feeling good too. But like I said, for me, just to be clear, because right now I'm only able to do 3 reps. 3 reps is really my bottom line. I'm not trying to chase one. I'm not a big fan of that. 3 reps is without a doubt my bottom line, just to be very clear. But 2, like I said, I like making sure that the body is acclimated to the weight, mainly heavier weight that I haven't been performing, so that within the next 2 weeks, 225 should actually be flying up a little bit easier too. So instead of getting 3, generally within 2 to 3 weeks, what I've noticed, if I stay consistent with introducing my body to this, I can jump easy 3 more reps, for sure. So then when I jump 3 more reps, then I might add a quarter on it to chase 3, you feel me? But we about to get it, I was only really talking for a little bit more rest. And then 2, like I said, we not doing feet on the floor, which I want to say, I actually want to do feet on the floor on this one just to see the difference. See if it makes a tremendous difference. I kind of feel more comfortable doing that though. Can't lie to y'all, not that big of a difference for me, for real. I'm gonna be real, I feel that motherfucker in general. Definitely feel that in general. So we're gonna do 1 more, then we're gonna do the drop set from here. Just because we're only doing 3 reps. I really want to get accustomed to this weight. Big Rube in the building again. So after this one we gonna do the drop set. Let's get it. As many as you can, nice and clean. Yes, sir. Good. Good, don't feel a big of a difference. Nah, Rube look more powerful, I love it. Definitely look more powerful. I love it. Up, good work, keep the glutes down. Perfect work. When I was doing a feet placement, I wanted to see if you can get like 3, 4 more reps. I ain't gonna lie, 1 rep ain't that big of a difference to me. But then we do gotta be mindful that we really did do incline before this, you know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing is, I'm gonna start posting some of my old full workouts, because I think people be thinking I be bullshitting with what I be doing, but we do a lot of reps. And that's another reason why where I'm at right now is a little frustrating, because I'm used to doing way more volume and still able to crank out what I'm cranking. But like I said, when you in the beginning stages, take your time. So this is when we gonna do the quarter life. We gonna put 25s on. I got it. Put 25s on all across the board, you feel me? And then kind of move up. Make it that much easier, you feel me? I'm taking one at a time for more cardio arms. It's crazy, this humbling, because it really don't look like a lot. It's something about them 245 plates where you like, oh, I got this. I got this. But we gonna get it. It's gonna be nice and easy. And it's actually a little bit more weight. It's actually a little bit more weight. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep that same foot on the bench. I ain't really care for it. I think it's because of the shoes. I be doing that with certain shoes too. I make sure, I don't tell y'all this, but I make sure my shoes are applicable to the workout. 3, 2, 1. This bitch feel heavier. That motherfucker feel heavy. I got it. Oh, that shit feel heavier. I can't say it fake on that. A lot heavier. Which is crazy as shit, because that ain't that big of a difference. God damn. Frustrating as shit, man. Frustrating as shit, dog. Man, I almost brought my ass off the bench, dog. You know that's a no-go for me. Struggling like shit. God damn. This shit worked, man. Them drop sets, I'm trying to tell y'all, humble the shit out of you, dog. Dog, young, them 7 reps, it felt like I was lifting the same weight the whole time. I can't even lie to y'all. I see why I be faking on drop sets sometimes, but then I see why I still do them. That was difficult as shit. I only got 1 rep on the first one. Barely got 3 on the second. Third one, I thought I was gonna be able to crank out 10. Definitely didn't happen. And I don't even wanna get into the last set. It is what it is, but just make sure you incorporate them drop sets. They're gonna be well worth it at the end. And like I said, slow and steady wins the race. You'll be where you wanna be before you know it. Just stay consistent with your training. Because do understand, missing 2 weeks after today, after a workout like today, that shit can hinder you real quick. Drakes, let's get it.
It made me feel like geeky.
Nah, I feel it. That's because you know you push your body to the limit at that point. And I'm gonna be real with you, even if you ate good that particular day, it still would have ended the way it ended. For sure. Yeah, nah, 9:30, we ain't leave until damn near like 11. Let's get it. Let's get it. Nice, clean. Power. Give me power, more speed. Ooh. Nah, that was a struggle. I felt it. So remember, the partners, we taking off the weight. I'm telling him we taking off the weight. He gonna get up and take off the weight. As many as you can. We expected this at this point. I want y'all to understand, we expecting this at this point. Let's get it, come on, push through. More power, up, be explosive, good. You can be explosive and still connect with the muscle. Good, come on, as many as you can. See, these good reps, I couldn't do that. Good, great reps. Good, he fighting, one more. Clean, 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 up, 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 up. Good stuff, nice. Oh, he gonna say the energy on this one. He ain't hugging himself. You gotta show yourself some love in the middle of the workout sometimes. You gotta show yourself some love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's get it, come on. Good, 1, come on. 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, good, come on. 6, come on. 7, good, come on. Chasing, good, 8, you got it, come on. You good, you good. Come on, up, 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 up. 9, good, one more. Easy, I know you got that. This might be a struggle, ooh, ooh. Good work, nice. So, first thing we gonna do a superset. Like I tell y'all, always put quads in the beginning of your workout and not the end. I mean, put hamstrings, my bad. Put hamstrings in the forefront of your training more so than quads, because I feel like a lot of us were taught to do quads first. And I say that because you can easily skip out on working those hamstrings, because a lot of the exercises that a lot of people preach about are more quad dominant. But what we're gonna do a quick superset. First set, we're gonna chase 20 reps for both exercises. We're gonna go straight to the opposite exercise. So we're gonna do seated leg curls, and then we're gonna do leg extensions. Always make sure seat adjustment and everything nice and clean when you first start. Oh yeah, this gonna be good. This gonna be good. I like this already. Whew. Not too bad. Coming right over here, like I said, make sure the seat adjustment is perfect before you get busy with the exercises. Yeah, that's good. Everything good. You gotta work on it. I can't wait to get, you already know, I can't wait to get back to the squats. Wait till you see me start lifting a lot of this damn weight with the squats. So cheat code, if you really want nice quads, you need to hit them hack squats. You need to hit them those leg press. When you do leg press, do with the platform elevated and go heavy as you possibly can. And I would say heavy, try to stick towards heavy weight for 10 to 15 reps. Big game changer. And I always say, if you haven't been doing this, work glutes so that when you get under your squats, that's why another reason why my squats been a lot easier is because I've been training more glutes and going super heavy with the glutes. But it's just, like I said, building that posterior chain strength again. That's the only thing that's really been hindering me because I ain't squatting in a minute. But when we get busy, I told you I'm chasing 4-5 this year. Yeah. By the end of this year, 4-5. Like I said, I hit big numbers last year and earlier this year. You know what I mean? Because like for real, I feel like the earlier part of my year, is when you see me hit big numbers. So like once we get to like February, March, you'll see me hit crazy fucking numbers. Like I said, these next few months is really me prepping my body for heavy weight. But once I get into that January, December, because December I train 7 days a week. January I train 7 days a week. And then going into that February, you're gonna see it pop. And like I said, you really seeing the peak. If you ever notice, the peak of my actual physique is when we get to like June, because I'm scaling back on it, and then I'm actually drastically changing my nutrition. That's why I look even cutter and still have that mass, that little puffiness. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold Ruben up. We're gonna do 3 sets of 20 for the first one, and then we're gonna increase the weight to do the last 2 sets is gonna be 10 to 12 reps. I always like to chase 13 just to be a little extra, you feel me? Nice and clean. And remember, you can keep a good pace, just make sure you're all the way locked in, glutes all the way back, and then curl all the way back.
On the squats, do you look up? Are you supposed to look up or are you supposed to straight up?
You gotta remember, it's 60 different stances. So that's why I say that, that's what I'm trying to tell you. When it comes down to your training, you gotta understand, is it bodybuilding? Is it powerlifting? Powerlifters do what you're talking about. Remember, I'm not a powerlifter, so I don't never do that. Me personally. They always say like you diving underwater. I'm with you. But that's only because, like I said, when you learning, this is why I say you gotta understand who you learning from to understand. Because a lot of people say, oh, don't do this. And it's like, that's a bodybuilding technique that you're trying to go against somebody that's a powerlifter. Or you might be learning a CrossFit technique and you trying to implement this in bodybuilding. Those are two different, they have 2 different concepts and philosophies. You feel me? Good, butter, 20, butter. Feel good, don't it? Yeah, feel good.
Getting blood in the air.
Easy. Let's go, easy. Butter, easy. Oh yeah. Good. So when it comes down, like I said, to gathering information about do's and don'ts of, understand the influencer or trainer's philosophy. Are they learning from powerlifting? Are they learning from bodybuilding? Are they learning from CrossFit? Are they learning from soccer? Like I said, everything has its philosophy. And that's another reason why some people always like to comment and say, oh, that's not the right way to do it. But you're not realizing that the philosophy that you're countering is not really used in the same form. Like the person may not be chasing, like I had a good example is somebody comment, that's too much volume. And I'm like, isn't volume for conditioning? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm training conditioning right now. But I guess they were thinking that I'm chasing hypertrophy, but that wasn't my argument. I never said do this to develop and build the most muscle. That never came from me, you know what I mean? So like I said, just so before you jump the gun, just make sure you understand what information you're combating. And make sure that you understand what you've learned and what's its sole purpose for. Because like I said, a powerlifting squat and a bodybuilding squat are completely different, for sure. Completely different. Trust me when I say that. Same thing with CrossFit. Shit, that's what I'm telling y'all. When shit get easier, you crank out more than what you intended. For sure. Oh, I meant to tell you, you gotta readjust when you get on. So I don't know if you noticed, I actually took this up in order to get in the machine. And then I'm bringing it back down. So this is closer, just to give you a heads up. Easy. I ain't even gonna lie, I could've did 20. I'm just being a little lazy, I ain't gonna lie to you. but we're gonna go up with the next and we're gonna see if we can crank 15 again. Let's get it. Looking good. Easy. Easy, chase that 15. Remember, this is not explosion no more, this is control. Slow it down, yep. Not too slow, just not too fast. Slow it down a little bit more, you good. Load that hamstring coming up and pour. Good, come on. Good. Let's get it. Let's get it. I love how Ruben be listening to his body. That's what you want to do when you training. Listen to your body. He like to identify, okay, I feel this a little bit more in this exercise. And you can see those little and feel those little differences, mainly when we're using different machines too. Bring it down. You can go lower. There we go, bring it down. Close without touching. Right there, yeah, big difference. Yep, chase that. If you got 15, you got 15. Let's go, come on. Good, fight, that's what you gotta do, fight. Failure is a must on this. And we increasing the weight each time we go because we trying to get as close to failure as possible. Really trying to get as close to failure as possible. And in this particular scenario, failure is actually an option. This 90 right here, nothing too crazy. This 90 right here, still chasing it. Still chasing it. All the way through. Woo. I had to log in on that shit. I ain't even gonna fake. When they get heavy, I like to log in. Woo. Woo. But it's crazy, I never thought that I would fall in love with hamstrings as much as I did. Mainly with seated, because seated for a long time I used to avoid. I hated seated. It was just uncomfortable, but I noticed when you get uncomfortable, you get comfortable a lot faster too. I ain't even gonna lie on that. When you say, oh, I ain't gonna do this, or I don't wanna do this, that actually could be limiting you in potential results, performance or physique wise. I got 15 on the leg extensions, but I could only get 13 on the fucking hamstring. Yeah, that's good. That shit feel good. That shit feel good. Man, that feel good. I really can't wait to get into the heat of these squats, man. I can't wait to get under that 225, and I ain't even gonna fake. I feel it because I got that dizzy spell getting up after them leg extensions. And as you can see, I'm really a big fan of superset. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That's why I try to like incorporate some type of exercise with supersetting. We superset at the beginning of the routine for the warm up. I generally like to either do superset or giant set for the most part. I don't really like doing one particular exercise. And then going from there, you see we gonna finish with the superset. But I do understand there are limitations to the superset as well. But let's get back to it. It's Ruben though. We was training in the dark. I was kind of loving the dungeon for a second. Can't even lie to you. Oh, this gonna be work, so just make sure you all the way back. This gonna be work right here. Let's get it. Nice, clean work. Good. Good. Fight through. Good. Easy. Easy. Control, remember control. It's not about speed no more. More about control. There we go. Good. More about control. Good. Come on. Good. 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 Shit's on fire. Let's get it. It's money right here. It's money right here. It's money right here. Good. Abs nice and tight. Remember, this is the last set. Still trying to do as many as you can, but we shooting for a minimum of 15. Shooting for a minimum of 15. It's tough work, trust me on that. It's tough work, for sure. Keep going. Good, keep going. Fight. There we go, fight. Fight. There we go, fight. Yeah. Up, 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 up. Ah. Good work, that's it. Good work. Oh, you want to do one finisher? All right, come on, let's do a finisher. So this is gonna be the last exercise. This right here gonna be the finisher. Nothing too crazy. We're gonna do TRX squat the rows. So with these, just do me a favor and make sure, you still want to make sure you're rowing at the top of the exercise, but you do want to make sure you're fatiguing those legs. And you're going to feel it. It looks simple and plain and easy, but if you effectively did those hamstrings and leg extensions, you're going to feel the burn with just a little bit of a back engagement. Let's get it. Remember, setup is everything. Setup is everything when it comes down to properly execute the exercise. So the first thing you want to do with the TRX, mainly when you're doing rows, is you want to get close. I don't know if you noticed, elbows, forearms, back are tucked. My back is already engaged and I have a lean. The lean is now going to put tension and resistance in the core. Then going from here, keep that solid squat form. You falling right into the glutes and the hips, and then pull up. So you pushing up with the feet as well as pulling up at the same time. And like I said, the beautiful thing about TRX is if the legs fatigue, then you can pull up with more upper body. If the upper body's fatiguing, you can use more of a leg drive. But in this particular situation, I want 50-50. If anything, you can do 65 legs and the rest upper body. Let's get it close right there and then fall back. Perfect, perfect. Good, let's get it. Good, 1, fall in the glutes. 2, good. 3, squeeze the quads at the top. 4, easy, nice and easy. 5, good, come on. 6, easy. 7, 8, remember, squeeze the back as hard as you can at the top. 9, 10, 25, 1, 2, easy, come on. 3, good. 4, good, come on. 5, easy. 6, nice. 7, this is my song right here. 8, come on. Come on. Good. Good. Finishing off with an easy 50. 1, 2, 3, say you look so fine that I really want to make it mine. This some shit I pay to go see too, I ain't gonna lie. And I don't pay for concert. Let's get it. So, honey, when you look like that, do you, honey? 3, 4. 50 reps, man. I tell you right now, these shits look easy. But if you executed those last 2 leg exercises, your legs should be smoked. Feel it, I guess. Long bound hair. Come on, easy. More legs, less upper body, but get that squeeze at the top. Good. Good, nice. Nice. Trying to tell you, this right here ain't no joke. This right here ain't no joke. Come on. Easy. 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 Abs nice and tight too. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Good. Don't forget about contracting that back. Don't forget about contracting that back. Easy. This was today's workout. Phenomenal workout at that. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the content. It's your boy, Coach K. We did more of a chest focus for the most part. Finished off with some legs. Still overall full body because we did abs and then we hit back. But overall, what I'm gonna try my best to start doing when I give you all videos is give you the full workout first so you get a full understanding of what we did and how we did things. That way so you can also maximize when it comes down to taking some of these nuggets that I give you each and every workout. But I'm gonna be real with you. You shouldn't feel it to a point when it comes down to the legs that you can barely walk, but the legs still at the end of the day feel taxed. That last set we did 2 sets of 25. And like I said, walk through us with this journey at the end of the day. Mainly if you stick in it within a month, next 2 months, mainly by the time we get to February, you will see a big difference in strength. Because like I said, take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. A lot of people like to try to get in great shape overnight, but that ain't how this happens. You gotta allow the body to process the things that you're putting it through in order to achieve great results. And not just achieve them, be able to maintain them. And that's one thing I wanna show you. I'm coming out of my summer phase, a little bit more cut up. I dropped almost 15 pounds at the end of the day because like I said, in spring and summer, I like to be as loose as possible. And I like to take the opportunity to deload my body from all the shit that I'm about to show you. Because do understand, we're in October right now, or well, we walking into mid-October at this point. But do understand, once we start getting to November, once we start getting to December strength is gonna look way different than what we've been at. Mainly with the proper training, the proper recovery, and the proper nutrition when it comes down to December. December, we should be a lot stronger. Things we're doing right now should be moving even easier. And then at the same time, some of that bulky look that a lot of y'all looking for, you can be able to see that too, because like I said, I'm slowly feeding my body a little bit more. Because in order to grow, you do need to feed the body. There's no way around that. A lot of y'all keep thinking that you can be super cut and super fit and super strong from just eating 1,000 calories a day, and that ain't how this works. You need to properly feed the body, and one thing I always do is each month I'm slowly feeding my body a little bit more. This is gonna be the time when I start introducing more steak. I haven't actually ate anything but more so chicken, veggies and fruits, you know, the basics, and salmon for the most part this entire 2 months. So the 2 months for me was July and August, and even September I ain't even gonna fake. I still haven't really worked into beef. I've had it a couple times last month, but not a lot. And I haven't had any steak so far this month. But this is when I start actually load my body up with a little bit more of that. It's make it easier for me to be able to gain weight. Like I said, when it comes down to July, the reason why you'll see a lot more of the cut on top of some of the sides is because now I'm switching those things. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to lose some of the muscle, but eventually you are gonna lose some of that muscle. But like I said, with that said, man, hope to see you on the next video. Let's get it.